Well, it looks like we have been skunked again by Drag Race Concepts. If you take a look at this idler gear here that I picked up a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, who knows? But I actually got two sides of the same part for the idler gear. It was definitely a Friday 4 p.m. build. And now the exact same thing has happened with the slider wheelie bar. I'm going to show you what's going on with it. AMain's got me taken care of. Let's talk about it right now on the channel. What's up, guys? It's Chad. Welcome back to the Dorky M40 RC channel. We're going to make you faster today. So I've been putting together this wheelie bar for the Brisket DR10 chassis, and it's two parts. We talked about it before when we did the front bumper. We've got the slider portion, which replaces some of the plastic on the DR10, and then we've got the actual wheelie bar kit itself, which is right here. I kept breaking the Exotech bar, and it was like 60, 70 bucks every time you wanted to get a new one. I figured I would upgrade to this kit because I needed to get a little bit more drop, a little bit more length going on. And all in all, it sounded and seemed like a good deal. Well, the problem is you see these parts here in the back. I actually got two of the same parts, which is not a good deal. So that means I could not put it together. But check this out. A quick call to AMain to let them know what was going on while I was on the website. Look what they added on February 9th. They added a big wheel retrofit kit, which is awesome. I'll show you here on the bench. This is actually going to allow me to use my Traxxas wheelie bar wheels, my Motive wheelie bar wheels. So it all worked out. They gave me like a $19 and some credit, applied it to it, free shipping. Thumbs up for AMain. That's how you take care of customers. So we've started construction here on the DR10 and the wheelie bars, and take a look here on the bench and show you what we've done so far. Pulled off the old wheelie bar, of course, and kept all the screws, pulled off the rear McAllister body mount so we can get to everything here. And then the plastic piece, which is kind of like your wheelie bar mount that comes with the DR10 kit, we've taken that off. And so far what I've done is the slider kit comes with two different pieces. So we've got this replacement piece that goes in here in between the body mounts, and it comes with its own screws that will actually go in here. And you can see those right there. And then this piece here is actually what is going to mount to the underside here, like so. And then of course our wheelie bar will mount to this. Now we get some extra screws and washers and things like that. I'm not 100% sure actually is for this slider because I can't really figure this out. There's never any manuals for this stuff. So I think those are actually going to be used for the wheelie bar. So we'll set this aside and we're going to start working on the wheelie bar itself. And then we can kind of see how everything wraps up together. So now it's time to tackle this wheelie bar on the old DR10. In the last video we did about the DR10, we replaced the beat up, worn out McAllister front body mounts with a newer upgraded Exotech version that we are going to be able to place some weight very strategically. It's really going to help us out balance the car. It's going to help us keep that front end down and all that good stuff. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are working on the DR10 again. I started and ripped off the old wheelie bar on the DR10 here. So right away, you can see we've got a pretty big difference in width here on the actual wheelie bars themselves. You can just see the Exotech just literally falls right inside of there. Now, the one thing I'm already seeing about this Drag Race Concepts wheelie bar is that it is going to take either some heavy modification or maybe it's not going to happen at all. And that comes to using different wheelie bar wheels. Both of the cars, I've always used these Traxxas wheels, and I've got some of those new foam ones as well that I've done a video on that I'm pretty excited about. And these are nice because they're a lot bigger, a little bit wider. I think it's kind of up in the air what kind of wheelie bar wheel that we actually need and what the benefit is. Some people use one wheel, some people use no wheels, a shocked bar, a double shocked bar. So really, I think it comes down to just how much tuning and work you want to put into it. So without having those big wheels on there, this thing definitely is going to be a lot lighter. And you can see that it has a pretty interesting design here. We've got individual standoffs that screw into the side of the actual wheelie bar. And then they actually screw in to the bottom here too with this like ladder type of bracing. There's kind of like an aluminum type of piece that goes here on the end that holds the wheel. And there's just like some kind of, I don't even know what you would call it, just some kind of a metal push rod or something that goes in there. And one thing that is unfortunate is if you look really close, you're going to see that that is held on by a C-clip on each side. So don't know how well that's going to work. We'll see when we get out there and do everything. We'll see how that works when we get out and do some testing with it. You know, nothing is going to be perfect. There's a million of these different bars you can get. This is just the one that I ended up getting. Now, the assembly is not too bad at all. We're going to go ahead and finish it up. Of course, we're doing Loctite on like everything because there's all kinds of different screws on here. So I'm going to finish putting this whole thing together, and then we're going to look on how it actually mounts up to the slider attachment. Well, this is unfortunate, and this is not the first time this has happened with this company. I got an idler gear that no matter what I did not fit inside of one of my cars, the DR10 or the Breakout, whatever. I ended up actually having to use the plastic housings to get it inside there. And, you know, it was obviously a Friday build, and it looks like we've got another Monday morning, Friday afternoon build here. If you take a look here on the bench, they actually have put two of the same parts inside the bag. So part is the actual wheelie bar holder. So you can see we've got the one mounted up on that side beautifully, and you can see how it all goes together right here. There's a nice groove that it sits in. You got a screw from the bottom and two from the outside. Well, on this side, that is just not what is going to happen because it's the exact same thing as this side. So I would only have to be able to mount it up with either the bottom screw or the two sides. I can't make 3 points of contact there, which is pretty unfortunate considering I've already got a substantial amount of money into this bar. So I probably will be contacting AMain to let them know that I have a bunk freaking wheelie bar. Now, I was just talking about the actual wheelie bar wheels themselves. I see that they sell an upgrade kit to this that will allow you to use bigger wheels, including Traxxas wheels. So we'll look at that here. So here's the kit right here it comes with bigger wheels, and it allows you, looks like it'll fit the Traxxas wheels as well. Don't really know 100%, but yeah, it's pretty freaking unfortunate, man. I'm not very happy about that. That's kind of a bummer. I wanted to get this done and off the bench. Instead, it's going to have to go into a pile. But if you look closely here at these two pieces, you can see that they are different pieces. So, you know, I've got two of the same pieces inside this bag. So it looks like I'm going to have to give AMain a call. No workaround for this one like there was for the actual kit before with the idler, but that's just the way it goes, man. So that is life, and that's just the way that goes. The new part will be here in a few days. Really, the whole reason I wanted to get this thing done is I wanted to get the bench clean, and I have actually went ahead and did a lot of work on that. And as you can see, the bench is a lot more wide open and cleaner than it used to be. So that is a good thing. We've got more room now to go ahead and destroy it once again. So I guess come back for the next video when we will get this thing finally assembled, and we will have the ability, at least now, to put those big wheels on there. So there is a silver lining to all this, and it worked out pretty good. So we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.